Kid Conrad numerous times. Bischoff won't have nothing to do with it.
I don't think Bischoff wants anything to do with it. I mean, Russo's he's a fucking moron. Like,
well, then, or Bischoff is lying and Vince is telling the truth. I mean, it just depends on how you look at it, bro.
Russo does not look trustworthy, doesn't act trustworthy. There are more people saying Russo is a liar than there is him saying people are a liar, like the other people are lying. Like, collectively, this is generations of wrestling workers. Bruce Pritchard, Jim Ross, Eric Bischoff, all of them. The only person who I've heard say he was a decent human being, I think, was Tony Schiavone said that Russo was decent. But Tony Schiavone didn't give a shit back then. Give a fuck less. He was phoning everything in at the time.
Well, so, when you say Bruce Pritchard, when you say Eric Bischoff, when you say, Jim Ross, what is the one word they all have in common?
What?
Hack. That's all they are.
Did you say hack? I am very close to just next time I see you kicking you in the nuts, just as hard as I can. Just
which one?
The left one. The left
That's
one.
All they are. Dude, they're hacks. That's it.
They're not fucking hacks.
They're hacks.
They're all still employed in the wrestling business. What's Russo doing now? Is he filling somebody's coffee at fucking Starbucks? What?
Hey, he has seen the product produced by Wrestling Now, and he knows there's nothing that can be done with it.
God, thankfully he hasn't gotten involved because it would be even worse than what it is.
No, I don't think you can make WWE worse than what it is.
Actually, I think I can agree there. I don't think it can get any worse than what it is right now. Because, Jesus, it's just so fucking bad. It's just the absolute fucking... It's the drizzling shits, guys. I put on some the other day and literally fell asleep.
I haven't tried again since I fell asleep.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm sitting there like, when are the Nitro Girls going to be on? When is the Nitro Girls going to be on? And they never came. So
Nitro Girls sucked then. They suck now. They don't exist now, but they still suck.
You're just mad because the ugly one turned you down.
Shut up! All right. So next piece of news here. All Elite Wrestling has expanded its pay-per-view reach by signing a deal with In Demand for quarterly events through 2021. The press release announcement states, In Demand, the leading transactional video on-demand and pay-per-view programming distributor owned by Charter Communications, Comcast Cable, and Cox Communications, announced that it was Cox. Announced that it had finalized a deal with All Elite Wrestling for a programming output deal that guarantees In Demand a minimum of one pay-per-view per quarter through June of 2021.
The 4. What? Yeah. And I was going to tell you, I heard, did you ever find out what the names were, the 4 names?
I don't have the 4 names, no.
Bash at the Beach.
Well, no, see, that's not going to count because it's just that's a Dynamite event. That's going to be like a Wednesday night Dynamite. It's just going to be themed as Bash at the Beach.
I thought they were saying that was going to be the next pay-per-view name.
No, it's not. It's going to be the next Bash at the Beach. Let's see what else is here. AEW pay-per-view events are the best shows in wrestling, and In Demand is a perfect pay-per-view partner for us as well as our fans, said AEW President and CEO Tony Khan. With In Demand's vast reach and connectivity, we'll be able to bring all of our AEW pay-per-view shows into the homes of wrestling fans throughout North America. In Demand delivers content to more than 60 million cable homes per the press release. So, interesting. That's a big fucking blow. Like, think about that. Because AEW has not signed on to do a streaming service yet. Right now, they're doing it old style. They're doing TV and pay-per-views. So that means most of their cash is coming from houses. Most of their cash is coming from, the TV programming, and then pay-per-views has got to be a big one as well. Let's say if they even hit half that, if they could get into 30 million homes, that's a pretty big fucking number. 40 million homes, 50 million homes, you know. If AEW could get out there that fucking heavy before the next pay-per-view, it would really, really significantly help their ratings going into the next quarter. So, interesting. Yeah, deal with fucking In Demand. What do you think about that fucking big pay-per-view?
Is that different than On Demand? I mean...
Yeah, I think it's just a company name. I think it's just a company name, In Demand. I think that's just like a company name.
Right.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of them before. So, next up on the news, we've got Ring of Honor may want to work with WWE, this is interesting. Over the last year, several WWE stars have asked for their release for a multitude of reasons, including creative issues. WWE has not been keen on granting releases with the fear talent may want to join another promotion, more specifically, All Elite Wrestling. Dave Meltzer reports an interesting idea from Ring of Honor in the latest issue of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The report indicates that Ring of Honor would attempt to work with WWE to book stars such as Mike Kanellis and Oni Lorcan. Ring of Honor and WWE have worked out deals in the past, such as Ring of Honor providing footage for WWE documentaries. WWE only books contracted talent to approved independent partners such as Progress and ICW. Some talent have had approval to make appearances at independent events. The report cites politics between Ring of Honor being affiliated with New Japan as an issue past licensing video footage. New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor's relationship has begun to wane due to New Japan beginning to promote shows themselves in the U.S. There was talk that Ring of Honor would attempt to work with WWE and book Bennett and or Oni Lorcan. The sides have talked in the past and reached business deals such as Ring of Honor giving them footage. Let's see, Ring of Honor being affiliated with New Japan have seeming, like we already read that, like doubled up for a minute. Mike Kanellis, let's see, he recently did an interview with the Smarks. That's great. Is that your toilet? That's awesome. That is just phenomenal. I appreciate that.
I was making a poopy. I'm sorry.
It's unknown if WWE is willing to allow talent, even if they are unhappy to flourish outside the company. WWE wasn't too pleased with Ring of Honor booking Madison Square Garden in 2018 in a joint show with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So what do you think about a possible relationship between Ring of Honor and WWE?
Well, I wonder when this was announced, because I wonder if this is just something being released because of the New Japan AEW being announced.
Well, that's just a rumor, but I mean, I can see what you're saying. The rumors between New Japan and AEW, you can see a relationship between Ring of Honor and WWE now.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if it's just a retaliation measure. Yeah. Oh, well, we got this, so, you don't have to watch that.
I don't know how well it would do, though. I mean, I got some more news on Ring of Honor here in a minute, but, regardless.
Yeah, I heard Vince has never been a fan of Ring of Honor, but I could be wrong.
He hasn't been a fan of Ring of Honor. He doesn't.
So I don't. That would be a Triple H decision, I would think. I mean,
I just don't know what it's going to... I mean, maybe it would do some good stuff. I mean, you could still see some good dream matches like, the Briscoes from Ring of Honor showing up, or Shane Taylor, who we've had on the show here, the, former world television title for Ring of Honor. Silas Young, the Bear City Bruiser, all those guys, if they could work a deal with WWE, could show up on Raw, could show up on SmackDown. We could see a Ring of Honor invasion of WWE. So I guess there are some pros to it. I just don't know if Ring of Honor is in the shape to be fucked around with right now. I mean, because, like I said, they're going through a rough patch right now. I mean, ever since AEW came up out of nowhere, they're losing ratings, they're losing fans, and I think Marty Scurll just left them here recently, and I think he's going to be joining AEW, but I have no proof or.
you have to think again. We talked about the AEW New Japan. We both agree that that's a win-win for both situations, for both teams. That they're both going to get out of it.
Yeah.
I personally feel WWE Ring of Honor is going to be a repeat of WWE WCW, where they're going to bring that talent in to crush them.
You think they would just humiliate them? You think they would just fucking knock them down?
They might keep them around for a minute. So, oh, yeah, you think people Ring of Honor are tough? Look, we're going to have Triple H beat them. Look, we're going to have it's just going to...
Triple H is going to beat them all.
No, he's undefeated, dude, apparently to them. You know, I mean, come on.
He's going to have a one-man battle royal and beat the shit out of every one of them.
It would be more interesting to hear if it's a agreement between the two companies, you know, or going back to, like I just said, is this Ring of Honor a company that has been acquired by the WWE Entertainment? Did Vince try to steal the check? You know what I'm saying?
Well, only time will tell. We'll definitely have to keep up on it because I'm wanting to see, you know, what happens with it specifically, just because I want to see if they destroy Ring of Honor.
Right.
Next up, Pro Wrestling Sheet has learned Dio Madden will not be returning to the Raw commentary team. For any of those of you who have been awake during the last couple of Raws, you're likely aware Madden has not appeared on WWE TV since last month. When he was attacked by Brock Lesnar during Raw, it had been reported that he was to sell the attack from Brock. But editor-in-chief Ryan Satin first reported on WWE Backstage that Dio still has aspirations of becoming a superstar. Therefore, he's returned to the WWE Performance Center to continue training with the top coaches in the business. Filling the vacant position is Samoa Joe, who will sit in on the commentary until Joe is cleared for in-ring action. As for who will take the position permanently once Joe gets the green light, that's still unclear at this point in time. So Joe is behind the commentary desk now with Michael Cole and whomever else is there.
They're going to have to do something.
Well, I heard that Joe's been doing a great job. Like, just
really?
Natural commentator from what I gather. That's like not even sarcasm. Like, I hear he's doing a wonderful job.
I don't ever recall. I mean, you know, I remember seeing him TNA back in the day. He was a good wrestler, but I don't remember his speaking skills being that fucking good. So I mean,
I don't know. He must have fucking. Cause I haven't seen anything negative about his commentary. To the point that I think they could very well down the road put him behind the desk, like a Booker T or somebody else, you know, because people are just enjoying the shit out of Samoa Joe's commentating.
Nice.
So I mean, good kudos to him. You know, he's got a backup plan now. You know, broke his arm, but you know now he's can do this.
He ain't got to worry about that Hawaiian gay porn channel he was going to start anymore, dude. He's got it.
For real, man. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I hear he's doing really good. I hope his arm is okay. I think he broke it, if I'm correct.
Wow.
So, this next one, there is more to the article, but when I was going through it, it was like a full fucking 30 paragraphs of article. So, we're going to read what I've got.
You're not about reading.
What'd you say?
I said, we know you're not about reading stuff.
Hell no, we don't read out here, you know. We got podcasts. They do the reading for you. But
or at least the headline.
So this is going to be this is some more Ring of Honor news. And it's kind of what I was talking about earlier. You know, Ring of Honor's kind of been all over the charts this past week. Ring of Honor wrestler Kelly Klein suffered a concussion while defending her Woman of Honor title on October 26th. In all likelihood, that was probably her final appearance for Ring of Honor. Due to her concussion, Klein has not received clearance to wrestle. Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff also informed Klein in November that her contract with Ring of Honor will not be renewed when it expires on December 31st, putting an end to negotiations that began in July for a new deal. After Klein, per an email from Koff, breached her contract by sharing confidential documents and emails with another contractor. I did not regret speaking out, said Klein, who still